That's the G League. But again, if you
So why are we talking about it?
no,
Because
because
it's
if you're
Bronny, because he gave the boys
for a fact,
39.
because it's the GOAT's son, and the fact is that a lot of people have been doubting the young
Yeah,
man, and the
Johnny.
young man is showing out. You're 19 years old doing this in the G League, you have a promising NBA future.
Well,
If
he's
you're
actually
Dalton
20.
Connect, or if you're Hawkins Jr. doing this, or Isaiah Thomas doing this, you're just a guy in the G League.
If he was in school, which is where I thought he should have been, but if he was in school, whether it was, I think USC's in the Big Ten now, he would be averaging 16, 17 a game at USC, and he'd probably be first team all league in the Big Ten, and y'all be talking about him as a first round draft pick. The fact that he in the G League, the fact that he's in the G League doing what he's doing right now and developing into a pro, which he wasn't when he first came in, and he's developing into a pro. So in 4 or 5 years, when he's starting on a team or in heavy rotation on a team, you guys are going to eat crow. Because I think a lot of you guys said that this guy, you expected him to be what James was. Instead, he's not that. But he is a pro. 100% he is a pro. It's just
y'all gotta be shitting me right now. Just because he dropped 30.
It's just going to take a little bit more time for him to be that. That's all.
Just because he dropped 39 last night, don't mean he's going to be starting in the league.
Because he's taking flights with an NBA team. He's learning from an NBA coach. He's watching film with NBA players. He's learning to be a professional athlete. He doesn't need to be in college to do that. He can do that right here with the Lakers, going back and forth with the Lakers.
Everybody that you let learn from NBA culture, fly with NBA teams and work out with NBA players doesn't become starters in the NBA.
No, they don't.
Champ is here.
And the reason
I
why
didn't say a starter, but he definitely is an NBA player.
I think so.
As of right
100%. I think he's a starter.
Champ is here.
Chill. Wait, you think he's a starter now, or you think
not today? No, not today. I think he should still be in school.
He's just gonna keep getting better at this rate. Is what y'all are assuming.
Whoa, hold on, Ox. Let's chill out with the 39. Let's chill out. Isn't he? If I'm not mistaken, isn't he? I think he's in the top 5 in the G League in scoring this season.
Yes,
something
he
like
is.
That. Yeah, I think he's in the top 5 in the league in scoring in the G League. So,
hey, chill. Guess what?
He's starting to become the steal of the draft.
How many times have leading scorers in the NBA in the G League become G League starters?
I'm about to tell you right now. Hold on. I'm about to tell you right now. And it's gonna sound like I'm hating, but I ain't hating. But I ain't hating at all.
What is he, Moss? Right now,
don't nobody give a damn about what's going on in the G League.
Does not show his name.
Actually, they do.
But we on it though. But we be on it though. So let's speak on that.
I would like to say that my pre-draft take for him, that his ceiling is going to be what KCP is, was going to stand correct. He will be a smaller version of that at some point in time, but he needs to be developed. He needs more time. Hold on, Jordan.
He's gonna be a smaller version of what, Swiper?
Yes, so hold on. So I think that over time he's like a little bigger than Davion Mitchell. That might be a good approximation for him in the future. All I know is this: is that I hope the best. I hope the best.
Did you say he was a
I don't really have
version of KCP?
I don't really have a lot of Bronny takes personally, but I said before the draft that I think he can be like a nice two-way player in the league at some point, and I think that he could get there at some point, but it's going to take several years to do it. Several years.
But hold on, Swiper. Did you say he was a
Yes.
small
What's
version
up, Jordan?
of
First off,
KCP?
Jordan,
He did say that, Jordan. Yes,
you're not
he did say that.
You're not coming up here with this energy. Number one, because you need to get packed up.
Yeah, I am.
No, you need to get packed up. This is why. Great job with the kids. Dominating that tournament. You did a wonderful job. We need to shout out Jordan for the great coaching job that you did. What that was middle school age, you said?
7th grade.
7th grade, and then you won every game by 25 or more.
Ass.
25 or more?
I was wrong. We won every game by 31 or more. They called every game with 2 minutes
that
left.
sound like elite coaching to me. So great job to you.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you got elite players too. I mean, I got elite players too. I will say that, but I will say for us to put together that team in a matter of a couple of weeks, and then
we're celebrating this accomplishment in basketball. This is a hoop.
And then we come out and whoop everybody ass just like, and we gonna get up to LA and whoop everybody ass too. I hope we running the big ox down there.
So we can't talk about the G League, but we can talk about Jordan's 7th grade team. We'll be behind them. What we can do?
All got no team with that, Jordan.
Oh, okay. I was about to say because we coming for the smoke at LA. I'm just letting you know.
Shout out to your squad, Jordan. Let's bring it back to Bronny.
Congratulations, Jordan. Congratulations,
Jordan. You had something that you wanted to say regarding Bronny. You stepped in.
Oh,
KCP.
Yeah. Let's get back on that. Just get back on that. Don't nobody give a damn about what you do in the G League. I'm gonna just be real, and I'm
Wait,
talking from. No, they don't. I'm talking from experience. I didn't see players. I know players that didn't got busy in the G League. Nobody cares, but it's Bronny Jr. So now somebody cares.
At
I mean,
19,
I'm not gonna say nobody cares, Jordan. But what I am gonna say is what you just said. Like that's just the fact that you getting off in the G League don't mean that you're gonna be an NBA starter. That don't mean you're gonna be an NBA player.
Again,
Right, I think Bronny can stick.
again.
Hold on. I heard you ask, but give me a second, brother. I understand. You know what I'm saying, that he might stick in the league for a little while, but we can't base that off of last night and what he's doing in the G League necessarily, because we've seen it so many times, bro. We've seen so many players score a lot of points in the G League and play good in the G League, and they just can't get on in the NBA. It's two different leagues. It's two different games.
It's two different leagues. It's two different things, bro. Like, number one, people don't realize the G League is a bunch of college players that wasn't that good. Like, I mean, like they got good enough to get on the G League team. I've been a part of a G League organization where they just grabbed the guy who tried out and said, yeah, you made it. And it's like, all right, bro, he trash.
It is a lot of good college players in the G League too, though.
There's
a lot of really good college players.
May I ask?
There's a lot of good players in general. There's a bunch of good players.
Who are these players that are 19 years old? Please name them.
He's 20 actually, but
Is they not really that good? I'm just telling you, like they.
No, because the guys you're naming that are doing that are 25,
Drew Timmy
22,
just scored
23 years old. Those guys don't count.
Drew Timmy just scored 50 in the G League. Do anybody care?
How old is he?
Probably like 25.
That's why they don't care. Continue.
No, they don't care, period. If you're 19, 20, whatever.
No, if you're 19, it's a different subject. If you're 19, because now you're a prospect.
You should have been in college.
At 25, you're no longer a prospect. You were the main one telling us the other day about Hawkes Jr. a few months ago, how Hawkes Jr. isn't that dude because of his age. Nobody's sitting here worrying about you when you're 24 and 20. Exactly.
You might as well be, because the way you talk about him, you might as well be.
He might as well be in Guangdong, China. He's Khalil Ware. That's what he might as well be.
No, when you're Khalil Ware and you're Richard Shea and you're Reed Shepard and those dudes, when they get there, because they're 19 years old and they rock the league for 25 points, 30 points, the NBA already knows, yeah, you're good. Let's bring you to the league. Let's put you into the NBA. Let's give you a spot.
But that ain't why Reed Shepard would be down there. Reed Shepard was down there because he just needed reps, because he don't get them with the Rockets.
That's what Bronny needs.
James.
That's what Bronny needs.
No, Bronny James don't. Bronny, put him in a game. Call his ass up.
He's not good enough to play an NBA game.
Wait. No, we not doing that.
Fall for this trap, because I'm about to put you in a trick bag. I'm about to put you in a trick bag.
Because you just said put him in the game. Didn't we not see him get busy against Milwaukee?
Yeah, they lost by how much?
Oh my God.
How much they lose by?
Same thing with Reed Shepard. How many games do the Portland Trailblazers lose?
How much they lose by? Reed Shepard's on the Rockets, but
he back on the Rockets.
No, I'm sorry. Okay, Rockets. My bad. I'm sorry.
How much did they lose by, Chill, when Bronny had a measly ass 17?
Okay,
it ain't like he got 30. He had 17.
Ricky doesn't have to do that. He's still in his development.
That's the point. He's 19. You're developing him. Just like Swiper said. They're developing him. I don't know.
He's still in his development.
Okay, exactly. So how long are we going to put this damn pacifier in this grown-ass man? I'm not even going to say that because that's going to be a pause. But how long are we going to give this pacifier to this grown-ass man?
Damn, 20 years old is grown now?
Hold on.
Absolutely it is. Maybe see if I gets his 5th year in the league.
Hold on, that's cool though.
That's why I said when you're 25, no one cares. But when you're 19, 20, they care.
Hold on, because I'm speaking on what Chill just said. Like, we never seen a 20-year-old score 17 in a 20-point loss. Or a 30-point loss.
Right. They're NBA players.
Who gives a damn?
They're NBA players. The guy who scored 50 in the G League didn't do that.
If he's an NBA player, why are we applauding a 17-year-old player? I mean, a 17-point guy. He scored 17 in a 30-point last 20.
Because you were quick to shit on him. Because you was quick to shit on him. Because you was quick to shit on him. That's why. That's why.
That we're developing, that we're turning into that at 20 years old.
Okay.
And I'm not saying, wait a minute, Jordan.
At what age are we going to draw the line and say this man just goes 17? Why should we give a damn in a blowout?
At what age?
But we're going to plot.
At what age?
Chill, we saw 18
Jordan, are you speaking for fans of the game, or are you talking about front offices? Like which
he's
one?
not speaking for front offices. He's not.
No, he's not.
Speaking for the front office.
No, you're not. Because if
I know people that was 20 years old that scored 25 in the game, and they took their ass to China.
And none of those.
What I'm saying, Jordan, the G League.
But Jordan,
would you
they were the same age?
But would you agree that the G League is for like development and all that?
Shout out Kenny Lofton.
24, I think.
Thank you. You keep saying players that the NBAs are not prospects in the NBA.
But I'm saying, what
Lofton is out the league at 24. He was doing the same thing. Bronny was.
Ron, what was the original point of this discussion?
He scored 40. What are we talking about? He scored 40.
I hate to step in and interrupt this intense yap session that you're currently watching, but I just have to inform you on all the amazing, spectacular, fabulous, endless ways to play and win over at PrizePicks. Basketball fans, I know the season is just tipping off. Yes, I know this. But you know what that means? It means that you have an opportunity to pick your favorite players and their matchups that are the most thrilling, and you can win money from these. With PrizePicks, you can play daily NBA contests and test your hoop knowledge by choosing the player projections and every single stat line imaginable to make your PrizePicks and take home some nice hard-earned cash. Are you a rookie in the game? Don't even sweat it. I got the playbook for you right here. All you have to do is download PrizePicks, use promo code PANEL, and you will get $50 instantly when you play 5 here with PrizePicks. So what are you waiting for? Download PrizePicks, use promo code PANEL, and join me as we break down all of our amazing daily picks right here on the panel. PrizePicks. Run your game, control your game, win your game. It's easy, baby. It's easy.
So now y'all don't got no talk now. Now y'all don't got no talk.
Wait.
I'm asking a question.
Who you
I just
talking
want
about,
some
Jordan?
context.
Kenny Lofton Jr.
Jordan just rapping, yapping.
You mean the guy who doesn't really take care of his body?
He's
always been built like that, though. He's always been built like that.
And bro,
Kenny Lofton is from Kenny Lofton is from here. I know him. He scored 40.
I know who Kenny Lofton is. I know who he is. But
where he at now? Where he at now?
Somewhere getting busy.
First of all, Kenny Lofton and
I'm talking about somewhere going bananas.
Kenny Lofton and Bronny James in the same category because they played in
the league. They not in the same category.
What we doing?
Kenny Lofton is right
Kenny better.
Chill.
And I'm glad you brought that up. I'm
not even in the same breath.
Tell everybody here how old Kenny Lofton is.
22.
How long? How many years did he play?
Like 3 years. I think he played 3 years.
So how far ahead of Bronny is he right now?
Way ahead of him. He's like
here's also the thing though too. Here's also the thing.
And by the way,
Kenny can end up back in the NBA. It's a good chance he will.
And this is James' first year out of school, which I think he should still be in school. I personally think he should still be in
also
school.
too, like, come on though.
Like, scored 40 in the NBA at 20 years old.
Yeah, but here's also the thing though too, because we're all being nasty and disingenuous. We all know the reason why like Bronny James is playing for the Lakers. So let's just acknowledge that and let's just keep it what it is. It's LeBron's son. He's not going nowhere. He's not going to be out of the league at the age of 22 so long as Bron is playing for the Lakers. We know this. So we don't have to do all of this extra stuff and try to prove a point. Bronny James is going to play for the Lakers. And as of right now, he scored 39 last night. As of right now, he's playing better than a lot of people expected him to. And as of right now, he's looking like a NBA player.
Okay, Ron, why is Bronny getting that coverage about doing that in the G? And I agree with
Bronny
you.
James, that's why. Jordan,
But
why are we
you acting like that? You acting like
James,
you. Hold on, chill. I'm glad that you said it because you are acting like he got to develop. He has to develop. He's 20. And then now when we start spitting facts, now you're gonna concede to the fact that he Bronny James Jr. Yeah.
And he's developing like every other G League player.
Okay, which one? Pick a side. Which one? Is he Bronny James Jr. or is he developing like
We don't know how other G League players are developing because let's be honest, we ain't watching them.
Because they don't care.
We can look at Reed Shepard. They have 17.
Watching Bronny score 30.
No, but they know enough. But you know enough that Bronny James ain't doing nothing different. But you know enough to know that LeBron James ain't doing nothing different. He's not doing nothing different. Y'all know enough to say he's not doing nothing different.
To be fair, Mars, the only G League players that I'm in touch with at all are like Jalen Pickett and Colin Gillespie and all them. That's because they're in the next farm system. But yeah, that's it. That's all I know. So I can't speak this, but this is my thing.
And for what it's worth, Trey Alexander's averaging like 26 in the G League.
And he's great. And he's also a really good player.
He's a rookie. But we ain't talking about him.
He ain't scored 17 in the NBA game. I'm not moved.
Oh my God.
Or maybe he did and he got. Or maybe he did and he got. Or maybe he did.
Maybe he did. Nobody even paid attention because they probably, if he scored 17, they got blown out. And nobody
because nobody said he was gonna be a bust, like y'all was saying about Bronny. That's the difference.
He is. What makes you
gonna be a bust is the 55th pick. That doesn't exist.
I mean, I guess you can't be a bust.
But that's what they were saying. He was taking somebody's spot, and they can never name whose spot he took. They can't name none of that.
Hey, to be fair, Trey Alexander this year, he's averaging 26, 5 and 6. He's shooting 46. 42 from 3, 80 from the line. Hey, that's
when I looked up the G League, when I looked up the G League top scorers, he was in the top 5.
And he's a legit 6'4". Like he's a very legit.
So he's legit better than Bronny James Jr.
Well, I'm not comparing him to Bronny. I just know that for what I care about.
JD Davidson better than Bronny?
He's developing.
JD Davidson better than Bronny?
JD Davidson's averaging 25 in the G League.
Oh, so he better than Bronny too? Okay.
How long he been in the league?
All I want to.
JD Davidson came about 2022.
Yeah, he probably came in the same.
He's been in the G League for 3 years. Okay, so he's been in the G League for 3 years. James, on the other hand, just got there this season, and he's playing the way he's playing, developing just like this guy that you just talked about, JD, that's averaging 25 a game. And does he fit the mold? Does James fit the mold? I don't know because he's still developing. But he is getting better.
Chill. You just won't admit it because he's Bronny James Jr.
No, I think none. No, that's the problem. None of us know.
He's developing.
None of us are watching him say.
I know one thing.
You don't know that.
I know one thing.
I know. I've
seen
like
you
before.
You don't know that.
Yes, I do. He's
you don't.
Special. He's nothing special. We didn't see this shit before. Why y'all acting like this is a mystery? This call Scooby Doo, call a mystery van. No, we seen this before. This is a regular guy. He's regular.
Jordan, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing.
I don't know why y'all want to act like it's a black hole in your heart. We don't know what this is going to be. Yeah, we do. This man is 6'1" and not very great at nothing.
Jordan, here's the thing. He is an
What the hell are you talking about?
Because he's going to get, just check me out. He's going to get an opportunity that nobody else will.
But let's just say that, Ron.
Jordan, you know this though, Ron. You know this though too. We've seen this. We have seen this story a bunch of times. We all know the coach's son that gets the opportunity to play football, basketball, baseball. We all know that coach's son that gets to play, and he's not really all that good, but you're the coach's son, so I get to start.
Jordan? What are you talking about?
Your damn mind if you think Doc Rivers did that with Austin Rivers. You out your damn mind, chill.
Austin, he was tough.
Yeah, Austin was also, but Austin was good. Austin was good.
What? Come on, chill. You out of your damn mind if you think Austin Rivers was doing
it. No, he did get a big deal. He got a big deal with the Clippers when nobody else did.
Yeah, you might say the contract, but Austin Rivers.
But he was a good player. Yeah, he was a good player. Even post Clippers, he was a good player. He was a good player.
Good player with the Rockets too.
Good player with Denver. For
Austin Rivers.
And is Bronny?
Oh yeah, Dame had him. Yeah, Dame had him.
And is Bronny James going to be a good player in the NBA? I don't know.
The only games I've watched for Bronny was like that.
Chill.
And that game got blown out.
Okay. Let's just be real. And by your answer, this is gonna tell me everything I know that we can end the conversation. What do you think?
I think he's going to be a good player. I do. I think he needs to develop.
What makes you think that?
I don't think that he's ready for the NBA. I think he should have stayed in school. I think that there's things that he needs to work on that he's not there yet. His skill level. Okay, his shot isn't there yet. His shot creation isn't there yet. These are things that.
Oh no, chill. He been banging that three in the G League. And
not in the league though, Ron. Not in the NBA.
I put you in for 2 minutes. What you gonna do?
The NBA player.
Come on, like
what would make you think he's going to be a good NBA player? That's my question.
Because what I've seen right now, at this trajectory in terms of his development in the G League. If we keep going this way, and like him working with his father, because I'm not going to get that kind of work nowhere. I'm not going to get that kind of work on any other
He's been
team.
getting it all his life.
Okay, and where is he today?
In the G League.
Right, at 20 years old.
So he's been getting that work all his life and is in the G League.
Which I'm sorry that he ain't first team All NBA coming out of college. I apologize. He's got to work on his game.
Yeah, that's what Jordan wants. Jordan expect him to be like some kind of all-star player.
What in y'all brain besides that he is besides that he's LeBron's son, tell you that because we can look at Dylan Harper. I know why Dylan Harper's gonna be a good NBA player. I can give you 100 reasons. I know why Wesley Yates could be a good NBA player. I can give you 100 reasons.
So Dylan Harper does
what about Bronny? Say that.
Does Dylan Harper, him being a good NBA player, does it have anything to do with him coming from those genes and working with his father?
Yeah, he's 6'5".
Okay, so I'd like to think
he's 6'1".
So he's small. Like, okay.
And you said he's not exceptional at shooting. You said he don't got no shot creation.
Not yet. That's what he's developing into. But I'm sorry, 6'1" players don't play 12 years in the NBA. 6'1" players don't play 10 years in the NBA.
When they do, they very exceptional at something.
Right, and they were exceptional at that as soon as they walked in the door. So Kyle Lowry was exceptional at all of that shit.
Kyle Lowry was way better than Bron. Come on, dog. Yes, he was, bro.
He wasn't.
Kyle Lowry was.
No, he was not.
So what was Kyle Lowry in college?
Come on, chill.
Chill. You are chill. I'm about to go.
I don't know.
I am about to go.
I'm gonna ask a genuine question.
No.
What prospect in the history of the NBA is undersized, can't create for themselves or others, can't shoot the ball consistently, and can't run an offense?
And average 5 points in college.
What player in the history of the game has come into the NBA with that being their profile, and you've believed in them to turn into a good player?
You can't even think of a player because it wasn't one.
Okay, so why is Bronny James the exception?
Bronny James don't have those attributes that y'all throwing on him. That's why.
Y'all
don't respect Bronny James' ability to play basketball. That's the problem. That's the
Yeah, I'm
fact.
with
Why
you,
should
Jay.
we though?
I agree.
Why should we though?
That's the fact.
Why should we?
39.
You know why? Because you're quick to say he can't. That's why. You're
39,
quick to
that's
have
why.
a negative opinion, but you're not intelligent
Go
enough
to the league.
to figure out what he
Go to the
can
league.
do.
Go to the league.
As the 55th pick, yes, he's a steal. Because there's a lot
Go
of
to the
players that
league
were
too,
picked
then.
before him that don't have none of the abilities that y'all want him to have.
Averaging 5 points coming out of college is a steal. When the hell did we get there?
Peyton Watson averaged 4 points coming out of college with the 55th pick, and now he's playing in the NBA and
he was
solid
like
minutes.
What did they?
come there.
Who did they watch him do then? That said 55th pick. What did they watch him do?
He had the
Again,
athletic
that's
tools.
why you pick a 55th pick to develop them. That's what we're trying to tell you.
When did they do that though? When did they do that? Give me another example when they did that.
Every team that picks 50 pick does that. Every team that picks 55th.
You should be able to name one.
I just named you Peyton Watson. You haven't named me nobody that's 19 years old, 20 years old, averaging all the points Bronny's doing, brother. You've been naming a lot of stuff, but not naming names.
Bro, I told you Kenny Lofton had 40 in the NBA game at 20 years old.
He had 40 in the last game of an NBA season, and the man literally wasn't drafted. What did he do in the G League? What did Kenny Lofton do in the G League? Since you know so much about the G League, what did Kenny Lofton do in the G League?
He was 50 and 40. What are you talking about?
He was averaging 50 and 40 in the G League. That's what he was doing?
I said he scored 50 and 40 in the G League. He probably was averaging 30.
When did he do it? When did he do it? Did he do it? Wait. Did he do it his rookie season, or did he do it when he was 22, 23 years old?
His rookie year was still getting 30 and 40 in the G League. What are you talking about? Kenny Lofton been getting 30 his whole life. What are you talking about?
To answer Mars's question, to go
Let's go
back.
Look up Kenny Lofton's G League
to
numbers.
answer your question,
Now all of a sudden you know G League numbers.
Right.
Nigga, I paid attention to the G League probably
you said you didn't.
Bro.
You said you didn't. You just said you don't. You just said you don't.
A lot of G League games. What are you talking about?
Okay.
I'm saying attention to the G League.
I'm saying that Mars's question was not answered. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, because they've been yelling at each other for 4 minutes.
Mars, to answer your question, he came out of school too early, so none. He wasn't ready. Now, just for context, Mars, just so we clear, Davion Mitchell was the number 7 pick.
Yeah, he was a defensive player of the year.
Right, he was 100%.
He was a national champion.
And Jordan, I'm glad you brought that up. Just so you know, his freshman year in college, he averaged 4 a game. He didn't put his name in the draft. He wasn't ready to go to the league. He wasn't ready. He was developing in college.
But he was an elite defender in high school too, though.
Which is where Bronny James should be. He wasn't ready
he wasn't ready to come to the league yet. That's where the problem is. He should still be developing. He should still be in school. That's my point with him.
No,
I'm not saying that, Bronny. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying
NBA player.
What do I see? I just told you the stuff that he's going to develop, the stuff that he's developing in as a G leaguer.
So hope.
He's getting.
Is what you're saying?
No,
hope.
I didn't say anything about hope. No,
gotta be hope.
Hope is not a plan. Hope is not a plan.
How come I can't find Kenny Lofton Jr. stats on the G League webpage?
I don't know. He averaged 20 in 2023 in the G League.
He for sure was
You
getting
said
busy.
20 and 23.
Yes. Kenny
In
Lofton was
2023, he
getting
averaged
busy in
20
the
a
G
game
League.
in the G League.
Like no doubt about it, he was getting busy down there.
I'm on the
And then,
G League
and then the
website.
next
They
in
say he don't
2024,
exist.
he averaged 25 in the G League. So there you go.
Okay, hold on, wait. You said 2024?
And just so we clear,
In 2024, so last season, he averaged
Okay.
25 a game in the G League.
All right, and then
9.5
2023,
rebounds and 4 assists,
okay.
if you're interested.
He was 22 then. Okay. Yeah, he's
And then
22 then.
He's 22 now, so yeah, he was early 22 years old. And then the first year in the G League, he played 17 games and averaged 20 a game, 10.5 rebounds and 4 assists in the G League that year.
That's in 2022 or 2023?
22/23, so the 22-23 season, the year Denver won the championship. He averaged 20 a game in the G League that year.
Right. And what is James doing this year in the G League as a rookie?
He's averaging 22.4 points, I think it was, when I looked.
So what is 22 a game in the G League? What is 22 a game good enough for?
Okay, hold on. So he's averaging. I'll read the numbers and I'll tell you where he ranks in points. He's averaging 22.4 points per game.
Yeah.
He's only played 10 games, so I had to filter for playing at least 10 games. All the other guys above him have played a lot more games than him.
Right.
But he's averaging 22.4 points per game. He's shooting 46% from the field, 37.5% from three, shooting 8 threes a game, 81% from the line. He's averaging 5 rebounds? 5 rebounds a game and 5 assists a game. So 22, 5 and 5, 3.5 turnovers.
Yep.
His scoring rank is 15th for anyone who's played at least 10 games.
So 22 a game. If he played more games, because like you said, 10 games. So if he played more games, that 22 could very well be way more than 22.
It could be way less. It could also be way less.
It could be way less, but it could also be more. I'm a glass half full.
So it depends. It depends how you view it, optimism or pessimism.
Yeah, and I'm a glass
or
half
it could just still be 22.
Yo, I'm just going based off what I've been seeing.
So him as a rookie coming into the G League, who clearly isn't ready for the pros.
You can
right?
watch the clips and study somebody. That's how a lot of college prospects are studied. You can watch
highlights. Don't tell you anything about anyone.
Yes, they do. It might not tell the whole tale. It might not tell the whole tale. Yes, it does. If I'm
highlights for a reason. You're not getting highlights.
Okay,
you're not getting highlights as a coach. You're getting game film.
Yeah, but look at my
okay. Look, what I'm saying is from what I've been watching from Bronny, of those highlights, I'm seeing him run the pick and roll. I'm seeing him get down here. I'm seeing him play with pace. You can look at highlights and see certain things.
What about all the times he doesn't do that? But it's
okay, and yes, you can do that. You can do that as well.
Game clips though. So let's
that's different. Game film and highlights are 2 different things.
One thing, right? And that's right. If you do watch highlights, you can see some of the things that they're capable of, but you can't judge based strictly off highlights. You would have to go to the game film. Depending on who clipped up the film. If I'm just getting game clips as opposed to highlights, then I could learn a lot more. I don't know about the judging solely.
A mix of highlights, game clips, and also I've seen Bronny play in the league, so I have seen games. What I'm saying is,
what did you see when you played in the league?
Based on what I'm seeing, I see some good development. I see some solid decision making. We obviously know Bronny is athletic for his size. He's very athletic. I'm seeing him get to the rim, finish at the rim. He's caught a couple bodies in the G League. Like to me, he has looked good. I'm not comparing him to other players. I'm not comparing him to anything else.
So where does this go, Ron?
Where
does this go, Ron? So where does this go? Where do you think this will go?
All I'm going to say,
I'm just curious.
and I'm saying by next year, Bronny James is going to be getting good minutes for the Lakers. Now that could be 5 minutes, that could be 10 minutes. He's going to be getting minutes for the Lakers.
Okay.
That's
all right, man.
You say good.
All right, man.
I've never heard someone say, "Oh, good minutes."
Second-year player coming from his circumstances, 5 to 10 minutes for Bronny James. That's good time.
Wait, I'm just saying, no, now you cool. But when you said good minutes, I thought you meant he was going to be a rotation.
All right, whatever you thought from what I'm saying, I just clarified. I said he's going to be getting 5 to 10 minutes for the Lakers. And look, this is what that can mean. That could mean on some nights he gets 15 minutes. That could mean on some nights he plays 3 minutes. Yep. Whatever the case may be, that could mean on some nights they might be missing a player and he fills in and starts. Whatever that may be, he's going to be in the rotation in some way, shape, or form next year.
He's not yet. I think he's at least 2 years away from really
being
in the rotation on somebody's squad.
How far away do you feel like Trey Alexander is?
He don't know.
I have not watched.
No,
I have not.
He was really good at Creighton. So like,
I have not watched.
He was really good at Creighton, though.
Is that
really damn good at Creighton?
Is Trey? That's the guard. He like 6'5". I remember him. Yeah, I do remember him.
What is his trajectory?
Well, I mean, so respectfully, you asked me. DeJounte Murray.
Well, I mean, he averaging 26 a game in the G League.
DeJounte Murray might be a stretch swiper.
DeJounte Murray was in the G League getting busy too.
DeJounte Murray was an all-NBA defender when he was a rookie.
What this is really about, in the end, what this is really about, because we talked about Quentin Grimes, and we talked about the kid from the Clippers.
Quentin Grimes is 6'5".
We talk about
Hey, was Boston?
All of this. The point that I'm making is all this is really about is about getting a legit shot. That's really what this is. Because you got a bunch of ballers in the G League. You got a bunch of ballers in the NBA. And if you got a legit shot, we can see a lot of these guys develop into players. James is actually getting a legit shot for whatever reason.
Now you're getting an illegitimate shot, but I feel
which we know what the reason is for, but he's still getting a legit shot. And I think that I'm going to see him develop into a good player. Now, whether you hate the fact that he's getting a legit shot, because
I don't hate it at all. I'm just being real.
To be quite honest with you, I don't care. But he is getting a legit shot, and he's going to develop into a good player.
Yeah, but I got a question. Why does everybody think it's hate
from
though?
Really helping. I think he's at least
because
2
all
years
the
away
top, because all the top
helping.
scorers in the G League are all born before 2003. Bronny's born 2004. That's why I keep trying to explain to y'all.
Why does that matter, bro? You talking about 1 year difference,
because I'm thinking like a GM.
That does not matter.
Because I'm thinking like a GM.
Ain't no way a GM is saying you born in 2003, Bronny born in 2004. I'm gonna take Bronny. It's no way you think that a GM is saying that.
When I have a 19 and 20-year-old compared to a 21 and a 22-year-old, a big difference.
Yeah, so I got a 6'1" that was born in 2004.
That's a 2 years.
I got a 6'5"
That's
born
a
in 2003.
2 years difference. That's a 2 year difference in development, sir. That's the point.
It's a 4 year difference in height. What are we talking about?
Do you guys think Bronny is better than Mac McClung?
Somebody lies. Please, somebody lies.
He's a better prospect than McClung.
Why would he be a better prospect than Mac McClung?
Because Mac McClung's 25 years old. You're not going to get no better with him.
Well, Mac
going to get better.
Was better than what about Mac McClung was 22?
Mac McClung's been averaging 20 in the G League since he was a 20-year-old or 21-year-old, whenever he came in.
Right.
But he's still down there. So is Mac McClung better than Bronny James to you? Or is Bronny James better than Mac McClung?
I think Bronny better than Mac. I'm not even gonna lie. I think Bronny better.
I think Mac
Bronny and Mac probably could have been the same players at 20 years old, but when we
wasn't.
How do you know that? What are you going to say? What's the difference? Like
Mac McClung coming out of college was
Mac
better
was
than him.
better at Georgetown and Texas Tech.
Texas Tech.
Mm-hmm.
Mac was better than him in high
do
school.
y'all understand college game does not translate to the professional NBA? Do y'all understand?
Yeah. I'm just saying that he was better when
make sure y'all understand.
He might have been better at college, but as of right now,
he's better than him in the NBA too. Though.
From what I've been seeing, and the way that I see their game,
averaging 25 a game in the G League this year.
I don't know
what I'm saying is the pace that they play with. That
didn't go to college.
So let's go through. Let's go through the attributes. Who's a better scorer, Bronny or Mac?
Mac.
Who's a better passer, Bronny or Mac?
I think Mac is better. I don't even think we have to go through this. I think
nothing that Bronny does is better than Mac. Zero.
Predicated on what? Predicated on stats?
Nothing.
I have not watched
Predicated on stats.
I
don't know if Mac McClung can shoot 3 pointers. I don't know if Mac McClung could dribble like Bronny James. I don't know that stuff.
And Bronny James in the G League. That's what this is based
on. Not extensive.
Yeah. Exactly.
You don't have to though. But you don't have to when you've been following Bronny since he was in high school, and obviously if you've been like in the basketball space, you've been following Mac when Mac was in high school. You don't have to do all of these.
Was Mac All-American? Was Mac All-American?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yes.
I have no idea.
Bell, this is not a y'all. I am not contributing to this because I have no idea what I'm talking about, and I do not like to be in that position. I just hope Bronny gets better. I hope he can beat David.
There you go. See, the truth always come out. I just told you it was over.
There's no truth.
That's what I'm saying. No, but Swiper's being honest, and Swiper's not hating. But Swiper's not hating. Swiper's not sitting here saying, "Oh, you are ridiculous for thinking."
Why is that hating though? Why is that hating though?
Because you don't know.
Okay, give me an example of, give me a legitimate reason
All this
on why the hell do I need to hate?
Last night, by the way.
Why do I need to hate? Why can't I just have my opinion on the game? Why do I need to hate?
Jordan, is James the same?
Because like Swiper said, your opinion is based off of no information, so you're speaking.
It is based off my opinion.
And I was told the information when you don't know, you stay silent like Swiper.
What are you talking about? I don't know. I do. You going off some shit you never seen. You never seen Bronny be a good NBA player. I've seen him be a trash ass NBA player. What are you talking about?
Today,
all right, fellas. We about to move on.
Don't make me be nasty.
That's called hating. That's called hating. The only person who's gonna scream, the only person who's gonna
seen that today. What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen?
We about to move on, y'all. This is all I'm gonna say before we move on. Gabe Vincent only scored over 17 points one time this year. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. And he played 33 minutes and started. That's all I'm gonna say.